How we doing, folks? My name is Chef Hogan, and welcome back to another YouTube exclusive here over this wonderful holiday weekend. Hope everyone's having a great time wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for dropping in to stop by my content here today. Sometimes after a long day of slogging through and making a lot of tough, difficult decisions, you just want to sit down, and the only choice you want to make is, do I need to mulligan this hand? Does it have a Bogle in it? So today, we're gonna put some Bogles into play, and we're gonna put some pants on them, and we're gonna attack for lots of damage here. Hopefully, we do have a couple of cheeky copies of Open the Armory in this deck, because who doesn't love a good toolbox, really? And then a couple of the other decisions that you get to make while playing Bogles, for instance, is, do I want a bunch of paths and maybe a removal spell in my main deck, or do I want Leyline of Sanctity in my main? So this build is electing to play Leyline in the sideboard and play more removal in the main deck, which I think is fine. The number of Liliana the Veils in the format right now is like kind of low. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a couple of folks that aren't quite good enough at racing us. One of the things that's great about Bogles is that like this deck has a lot of good anti combo cards in the sideboard too. Like we get to play Rest in Peace, Stony Silence, and Leyline of Sanctity, and we get to play copies of Gaddock Teeg, not only just to help fight sweepers, but also to help fight decks like Storm too. So the things that are faster than us, we have a lot of tools to be good against them potentially. We want a die roll. Does my hand have a Bogle? It does. It's a little bit slow otherwise, but it does have a Bogle. I guess this hand's not too terrible. It goes Bogle on 1, into Armory, get Rancor on 2, into Rancor plus Daybreak the Scout on 3. It's like pretty reasonable. So let's get him. Get him, little Scout. I believe in you. Do. I believe in you. You. Wild Cantor. I wonder if they're playing, I wonder if they're playing the Experimental Frenzy deck. Either way, suiting up a large Gladecover Scout should be good here. So I'm going to grab Rancor here, so I can go Rancor plus Daybreak next turn, not offering this trade, obviously. No blocks. Play the Horizon Canopy out. Suit it up. Suit it up. Get your pantsuit on. Can I get a pantsuit? God bless. Alright, so we're looking for a... We're just looking for more pants at this point. Just all the mom spaghetti pants we can get here. Wild Cantor, sure. Technically nets the mana in the long run, because it's going to eventually help the Steamkin make 3, and it makes a mana itself. So they get a couple of 1-mana things to chain through here, like Scourge Prospector and the Wild Cantor, Simian Spirit Guide, yep. Manamorphose, okay, I can dig it. Manamorphose is an interesting inclusion in that deck. I guess it's good with Runaway Steamkin, right? Just like net some mana, basically. They could go off here. So they've got 6 mana at the moment. The question is, can they beat the 6/4 Gladecover Scout? This is like I said, it's therapeutic. You just like, the decisions are outside of your control, and you're just like, you know what? Just take me wherever the wind goes. For I am not in control of my own destiny. This one Slippery Bogle in the top of my opponent's deck shall determine the outcome of the match. Oh, empty the warrens. Oh, they're playing Token Storm. Okay, so they're playing a meme, but it's not the meme that I thought it was. 'Tis not the meme that I thought it once was. If they have Haze of Rage here, we could be in trouble. It's a haze of rage. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cycle this, see what we get. Oh! Oh! Would you look at this incredibly, I told you, you just relax. You just don't worry about it, and you let the Bogle guide you, chat. You let the Bogle guide you down the mystery adventure, and that is Bogling. Let the Bogle take the wheel and drive us to victory. That's all we really need in life, is the Bogle to take the wheel. Alright, Sir Teaglesworth seems promising. How do we board with Bogles? Sir Teaglesworth seems promising against what they are doing. There's a possibility that there's Grape Shot in their deck too, but I don't know for certain. First Strike seems good. Gryff's Boon seems okay. Do I want these Path Tags? I'm gonna trim 2 of them. Killing the, what's it called, seems okay on occasion. The Runaway Steam Camp, but they're not always gonna have it. It doesn't play into my linear game plan, and I would like the Bogles to guide me to victory. This is like fine. It's not like something you write home about and you're like, you know what's really awesome? My hand. But you're like, you know what? It has a Bogle and an enchant creature, and it'll play. It'll play. That's what it'll do. It'll play. Drew the fetch land on one, just like a true, nothing but professionalism here. I guess the question becomes, do I strap up this young lass next turn with these Ethereal Armors? Or do I deploy the Spirit Dancer? I think I deploy the Spirit Dancer. I think we deploy this and hope to draw some cards. Kind of go a little crazy. Let the Spirit Dancer join hand in hand with our Bogle, the Kor Wizard and the Elvish Scout. Together they shall join forces. You're the only 2-mana Kor that's playable in this format. Your brethren is banned. Are you sad? You should be sad, Kor Spiritdancer. There's people out there who want to love all the other Kors. They're not allowed to because the other Kors are banned. The other potentially playable Kors are banned. Alright, so are they dead? This is... No, they can't be dead, right? This is, if I end up with 3 auras on the table, this is +5. If I put them on here, I think I'm just suiting her up. Oh, you may draw a card? Of course I want to draw a card. What kind of stupid question is that? Oh, I made a mistake. I should have waited to play this. Because I could have drawn. So now this is going to come into play tap next turn. Awkward. I'm pretty close to dead. There's one large Spirit Dancer, please. So we're looking for an evasion card at this point. Assuming we live through this turn. They could combo us this turn with some kind of mono red shenanigans, but otherwise we're looking for a Rancor, we're looking for Looking for that's a Pact of the Titan. Okay. Okay. Am I about to get bushwhacked? I am. Well then, that is that turns out to be exactly 12, doesn't it? Doesn't it, friend? That turns out to be exactly 12. We're gonna get anywhere next turn anyways. It's fine. It's fine. All right, on the play. I don't think I have anything to change. I think I'm just gonna click submit. I would love to play first. Thank you for asking. This hand lacks a Bogle, chat. And that's the one question we have to ask ourselves tonight. Is what do we believe in the Bogle? This hand cannot believe in the Bogle either. This hand has Sir Teaglesworth. He is not a Bogle, but he is a Bogle in spirit. And he shall guide us to a Bogle victory. I'm going to keep Open the Armory on top. It seems fine. Sir Teaglesworth has some keen senses on him. He's a good dude. Got a square head on his shoulders. Not much here. I understand your plight, Teeg. I got some thin hair myself. It's okay. We make good advisors. I advise Twitch chat. You advise me. So basically anything I mess up is your fault because you're advising me. Just so everything's clear where we stand. Come run away. Ooh, that's a pyretic ritual. All right. Teaglesworth, take the wheel. This is their second turn, so I might not get another. Please, sir, may I have another? It's another bushwhacker. They ramped up into something here, right? Yeah, so Dub's Bushwhacker, they attack for... that's a lot, right? All right, I need a way to get some life here. That's a good draw. It's a good draw, because it lets me put Keen Sense on here. And it lets me get a Plains. And it lets me open the Armory for a Daybreak Coronet. Having access to more Daybreak Coronet seems really good. I would love to draw a card. What kind of question is that? Why do you keep asking me if I want to draw cards? Have we never met Magic Online? If we don't lose the Teeg here, we could be okay. And they think the Wild Cantor is good enough, but it's not because I have a Rancor. So with just the Daybreak Coronet, they could block and sack the thing, and then like not let me gain life. But little do they know, Sir Teaglesworth. He's pretty swole. He's been working out, been deadlifting. I'm gonna draw a card. Look at that. Hit the Temple Garden for the Bogle too. Yeah, get that in. Get in there, little Bogle friend. Get in there. All right. Take the wheel, Mr. Teeg. I believe in you. Good stuff. Sir Teaglesworth would never steer us wrong, okay? He's a good dude. He and I go way back. doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Slippery Boys 1, Modern League 0. Onward, onward, upward, backward, forward. We shall ascend with our people. My tiny green 1-mana creatures need me. They need me to guide them to victory. Am I guiding them to victory, or are they guiding me to victory? Let's be honest. The Bogles are the ones leading here. We're all just along for the ride, and the Bogles are the ones slinking through the city. The Open the Armories were pretty sweet that game. Having more redundancy of just like our best card in the deck, Daybreak Coronet, was kind of awesome. I'm gonna be playing in the Nerd Rage, some of the Nerd Rage series events next year. I should totally just show up and Bogle people at one of them. It seems like something that would just be like a grand old time. This is my dork. My dork is amazing. Just like don't talk about it on stream at all leading up into the event. Just be like, Bogle you go. Oh no. My opponent's mulligan to 5, which means it's likely a mirror match or they're playing Tron. Bogles, Tron, and Dredge are the 3 decks that mulligan the most in Modern. My opponent could also just be unlucky, but Bogles, Dredge, and Tron are the three most mulligan heavy decks in Modern. So when your opponent starts mulliganing heavily, you should often assume it's one of those 3. Sure. Look at this little dude. He's got a tongue. He won't stand for your nonsense, okay? Rancor up. Time to get swole. Don't have to worry about this blocking just yet. They can't activate the Mox Opal because they don't have Metalcraft. We have unfortunately missed our second land drop, but that's okay. The Bogles shall persevere. I believe in the Bogles. Most importantly, I believe in these 3 copies of Stony Silence. That's what I believe in. I believe in the Bogles, but I also believe in these 3 copies of Stony Silence. One of those 2 things is gonna pull us through here. Don't bring me down. Ooh, don't bring me down. Things are not looking good for the Bogles. The Bogles are leading us into darkness, chat. I don't like being led into the darkness. The darkness is scary. Main deck frenzy. Okay. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Strap up, young lad. Set my people free. Alright, we're done here. It was... Maybe if we hit a land there, we could, like, slide the Hyena Umbra on and then, like, hit a protection from creature thing, but... Need more than that, more than what we have going on. Stonies and Seal in, Dromoka's command out. Gryff's Boon doesn't do much because they have flying dorks of their own. This isn't really a Keen Sense matchup. They can block a lot of my stuff. Trim and Open the Armory. It's a little slow and clunky. The armory shall stay closed. Shall stay silenced on that day. On the day of days, the armory shall stay closed. Do you believe, Bogles? Bogles, I'm trusting you. Listen, I know we just had a game where I trusted you and you let me down. We never drew the second land, but Bogles, listen, I'm counting on you. We have our sideboard card in our hand this time. This isn't just one of those game ones anymore. There's a sideboard card in play. So I'm gonna need you to step up your game here, Bogles. That is not stepping up your game. That is in fact the inverse of being stepped up. That is in fact not winning us the game by drawing a land. Drawing a land would have been pretty okay here. We would have gone, hey robots, be very quiet. Be very quiet, robots. Shh, robots, be quiet, robots. All right, we got one more shot. It's a chance to roll. This opportunity comes once in a game time. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you will, bet you ever let it go. Oh no! Oh no! The lack of specificity. The lack of, we asked for a land and the Bogles were like, yo dog, I got this land for you. It's a Dryad Arbor. Like, no, Bogles. Bogles, we trusted you, Bogles. We trusted you and you betrayed us. Oh, sure. Frenzy seems sweet in bots. They get their hand empty real quick. Get a lot of chances to top deck every turn. Alright, I mean, like, the Stony Silence could still be game winning here. Yeah, I mean, the Stony Silence could very realistically be game winning still. So, like, they have this Memnite, but, like, whoa, they didn't activate this. Oh, that's good for me. So, I think I just pass here. Because I don't really want the Gladecover Scout as first strike, so, like, keeps the Memnite at home. Which is good for me. So, like, if I hit a white source here, if I hit a white source and get to, like, strap up this Daybreak Coronet, we're gonna be like, beep beep, good to go, right? Just like run these robots OVER. Be very quiet. Okay. So I get 2 shots at a white source here. So I get to cast the Spider Umbra and draw a card. Oh, would you look at that? Only needed 1 shot. Only needed 1. This card's so good. Let Daybreak. Is this a concession? Nope, not yet. Not yet. We're still thinking about it. How about this one? How about when we give it reach? How about when we reach up into the sky and pull your people down? Attack for 12. Just like I said, therapeutic. Just, this is my thing. I would like to attack with my thing now, please. May my thing attack, please? Oh, it may. Excellent. Excellent. Please commence with the attackings. It has first strike and trample. It has first strike and trample. 26. Go, I guess. Your move. That's all I got. All I've got is this Gladecover Scout. You, me, and Mr. McGee. What an incredibly wonderful use of our time. All right, yes. Got it. There could have been a card underneath that Vault Scourge that saved them there. I believe you, opponent. There definitely existed a card in your deck where after you cast that Vault Scourge, you would be like, yes, this is the card that wins the game. Yes, we found it. We hit it. We're so lucky. It wasn't that you were locked out with no possible chance to win. That would be silly. There's definitely a card in your deck that could win the game from there. I believe you. Magic's great. Magic's great. There's no Bogles in this hand, chat. We have to mulligan. No Stony Silence, no Bogles. Try again. There's a Bogle and a Stony Silence, chat. I'm so excited. Yeah, Bogles. Aren't Bogles great? Can you not just like look at this little dude and be like, you're okay. It feels it's like if you've never registered Tron before and you hate Tron, I would highly encourage you to go out of your way and register Tron at least once. It feels good to show up and be the bad guy on occasion. It really does. All right, we're gonna get spell pierced here and be really sad, but you know what? My Bogles ain't know nothing about no spell pierce, okay? This is their Stony Silence. Oh no, they have a wear tear. Oh no! What kind of crazy robots player boards wear tear these days? You're a monster. Affinity players don't play wear tear anymore. That's not a thing that happens. Rude. I know you all believed in the Bogles, chat. I was let down too. The Bogle spoke of many things, including victory. And we were let down, Bogle. We trusted you, Bogle. We looked into your eyes and you said things were gonna be okay. And they're not okay. They're not okay. We're all worn out and torn down, Bogle. And I hope you know that our trust feels like it's been misplaced. It's okay. It's okay. You've got 3 more chances to redeem yourself, Slippery Boy. 3 more. Onward, upward, backward, forward. Remember, folks, if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel on Twitch. My Twitch subscribers, they're the people that keep me employed here full time. If you have Amazon Prime and you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get Twitch Prime included with that for free. And it gives you a channel subscription every single month to a channel of your choice here on Twitch. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it keeps my content going and pays my bills so I can be here day in and day out. Just a quick show because we found the match very quickly. So let's pop back in here. We'll plug the rest of the banners after this match, but the Bogles are here, and the Bogle waits for no man or woman or others, or whoever else you are. The Bogle will not wait. This hand does not possess a Bogle, but it has a Kor Spiritdancer. And I'm going to dance if you wanna. Can leave your cats behind. So the burn matchup for this deck is usually pretty good. That being said, I don't currently have a Bogle in my hand, so things could get a little bit dicey without a Bogle in my hand. There could be a little bit of Do I really want to path to exile the burn player who's stuck on 1 land? Just question. Okay, they're not stuck. Okay, so we're definitely pathing them. Oop. Bye, friend. Ooh, that one's gonna have to get right on out of there. That one would eat my poor little Spirit Dancer up here. So if I can hit a 1-mana enchantment for next turn, I can like Spirit Dancer into 1-mana enchantment and maybe get it big enough to survive, but that assumes I don't have any removal spells for it. fun history lesson for the children that didn't play then. Did you know Dromoka's command? This card made the card type of enchantment effectively unplayable for an entire standard format. Not one of the this card in Siege Rhino, they were the terror of an entire format. Was not pretty. All right, 1 mana enchantment, please, or a Bogle. Either or. 1 mana enchantment or a Bogle. Ding. That's a good one to hit too. That means if they double up on this, it still lives. Gives it first strike too, so it can block this little punk. Yeah, that's right, Taylor. I called you a punk, Taylor. I called a spade a spade. You're a punk. Nothing but a punk. They had a bolt here. They probably would have bolted my dome. God, they have a bolt and they didn't bolt my dome. God, they played around the Spirit Dancer. Woof. Woof. They played around the Spirit Dancer. Ugh. Touche, burn opponent. Touche. And I underestimated you, burn opponent. You showed me what you were made of. Bogle. 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 Bogle, 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 bogle. If I get to untap again, we should win the game. If I get to untap again, we should win the game. So I need them to not have 5 points in their hand. See, I knew you'd come through in the clutch, little Bogle. I knew whose team you were playing for. I knew you were playing for the home team. I knew you left us a little disappointment last game. I knew my trust was not misplaced, little Bogle. I believe. I believe. All right, so Open the Armory can go. Leyline of Sanctity in. Keen Sense can go. Chris Boon could probably go too, honestly. Seems good. Let's do it. Ship it. Sign me up. They had the Stomping Ground in play that game, so we should expect Destructive Revelry out of their sideboard here, I think. I believe is what the expectation is going to be for this game. Hopefully the opponent is questioning their burn life decisions that led them to this point, playing against Bogles in this League of Magic the Gathering. How does Bogles make you feel, burn opponent? Does it make you feel hangry? Are you hangry with the Bogle? Don't be hangry with the Bogles. The Bogles love you. The Bogles are love. Can I keep this hand with no lands on the draw? It has both a Bogle and a Leyline of Sanctity in it. It just doesn't have an enchantment. It's like it needs to draw a land. Like if one of these was like a 1-mana enchantment, I might actually keep this, but it just doesn't have enough otherwise. Not a particularly impressive 6, but it has a Bogle, so you're like, you know what? It has a Bogle. We'll call it fair. We'll keep it. Just, you know, just do the thing. Come on, bring it. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and fetch a Temple Garden here and path this. rather than just jam the Gladecover Scout. Sure. Get in there, Taylor. So I'm going to, if they have a 3 damage spell, I'm taking 8 this turn total, so I'm going to 10. Next turn is Gladecover Scout into Spider Umbra. Probably fetching basic forest here, so I don't have to take too much more. Kor Spiritdancer, sure. So on the no blocks plan next turn, because drawing our life gain card is our out. Daybreak Coronet. Oh, that's a lot of Taylor. All right. I'm dead to a burn spell regardless here, so there's no reason to block, because I'm dead to a burn spell anyways, so... Hopefully we go to 2, and then draw Daybreak Coronet and steal the game. Any 3 damage spell kills us even with a block, so 0 reason to do that. Boros Charm? Yeah, you can tell it was Boros Charm, because they were taking their good sweet time. Had to choose modes on your modal burn spell. Yeah, this is definitely a keep. It's by no means perfect, but it's in the realm of keepable, I think. Let's see how long the Spirit Dancer lives. I got a bunch of Horizon Canopies to cycle through too if the Spirit Dancer eats it. Just drew a land that doesn't deal damage to us, which is great. They didn't have a creature on one, which is good against our Leyline start, which is good for us with our Leyline start. For you children out there, that was not a dab. I was coughing into my arm. Thank you. Kids these days. I think everything's a dance move with you, huh, kids? One-track minds. Am I gonna untap with the Spirit Dancer, or do you have a bolt? Rats. God, the Spider Umbra would have been so good. Oh, it's a slippery boy, chat. Don't doubt Sir Slipples. Don't doubt the slips, okay? Boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Show me Daybreak Coronet. Dromoka's command. Okay. Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Why did we... So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... What do I want to do here? So... I think I actually just want to kill both their creatures. So what I could do here is... I could do this on here... This is gonna end up putting me at 10, but like if I keep their creatures off the table, and this happens too, so then I'm gonna go target player sacrifices an enchantment, target player Target creature you control fights target creature. So you are going to sacrifice an enchantment, and then you are going to fight you. So this will knock my Spider. This will knock my Umbra off, but I think that's fine. They're gonna be without creatures. So unless they have Destructive Revelry in hand here, they could have Destructive Revelry in hand. They could be like revelrying this in response to the Rift Bolt. I don't know why they suspended that bolt if they didn't have a Destructive Revelry. Makes 0 sense. Do you have a creature? Oh no. Oh no. They drew their best card. That's why they suspended the Rift Bolt. It all makes sense now. Oh no. Oh no. And they just eventually draw their thing. God, Modern sucks. Our rancid deck was beaten by a card that's even more rancid. Oh, it's Modern in a nutshell. You just can't even be mad, right? You're just like, I've registered the card Slippery Bogle, so just like, once you register the card Slippery Bogle, just like, all complaining is off the table. It's like registering Tron or Storm. You're just like, you know what? I've embraced what this format is, and every game that I win is poop. So if the games that I lose are also poop, that's okay. It's just a big poop sandwich. You're just like, oh, gobble the poop sandwich. You're just like, this is the delectable poop sandwich that is Modern. You're just like, Modern, it's that tasty. I said I was going to plug the sponsors, right? NRG Championship Series. They run a fantastic Midwest tournament series. They've grown a ton in the last few years. They're running $5,000 cash tournaments every single month in the Midwest, Chicago. They're going to come to Bloomington, where I live, Wisconsin, Iowa, all sorts of fantastic players. Card Sphere would love to turn your cards into other cards direct to their players. There's no haggling, and they just take 1% fee off the top. They also just added a really neat draft simulator to their website. So if you're into Limited, be sure to check that out. InkedGaming.com will love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone to Hoagland tonight. Even though we currently have an infestation of Bogles, I promise you that this is still the great Twitch Nation that you know. So thanks for hanging out. You know, there's so many great Magic content producers. So thanks for dropping in on mine tonight, or tomorrow, or in the morning. You know, whenever you're watching this. I'm recording in the evening though. What am I doing here? Am I keeping Kor Spiritdancer Rancor? I guess I'm not. I am by no means a Slippery Boy expert, but I am hoping that this is in the range of keepable. Ha! The Inquisition. Well, thankfully, I left the Bogle tucked away on top of my deck, so my opponent could not take it with Inquisition of Kozilek. We very, very cleverly left the Bogle on top of our deck. Now, see, Magic Online, that's supposed to be the part where I draw the Bogle, illustrating the point that I'm trying to make. Things could be going better, you could say. You could make the argument that things have not gone according to plan so far with this game of Magic the Gathering. We are not going to try and go on the Dryad Arbor plan against Jund, believe it or not. Believe it or not, going to decline going on the Dryad Arbor plan here. I'm going to path this silly Dark Confidant. You're nowhere near close enough to killing themselves with that card, so just need to get that out of there, deny them that card advantage. This is a 3/3 Scavenging Ooze. Hungry little boy. Hungry little Scoos. Scoos gotta eat. The Scoos is probably malnourished, eating from the poop sandwich that is Modern as often as it probably does. Alright, this Kor Spiritdancer is gonna make this Rancor draw a card, okay? And that's really, what more could you ask for than a Rancor that draws a card? How about a Rancor that draws a spell? A Rancor that draws a spell sounds truly beautiful. So this is going to get Maelstrom Pulse. The Scoos is going to gobble it up out of our bin. Oh, the Rancor is going to get gobbled up too, right? It is a hungry Scoos. Alright. Command me for 4 little Scoos. 1 Slippery Boy. Alright, you know what? We said we weren't going on the Dryad Arbor plan. Sometimes you don't go on the Dryad Arbor plan, the Dryad Arbor goes on you. Sometimes the Dryad Arbor's like, put me in, coach! I got this! And you're like, listen, Dryad Arbor, they're a Jund deck. They have so much removal. You don't even understand, Dryad Arbor, just how much removal is present on the other side of the table. Leyline of Sanctity, please get in my deck of Magic the Gathering cards. Open the Armory, Gryff Spoon maybe. Nah, Gryff Spoon's probably pretty good. Spider Umbra might actually be the trim here. I don't have that many ways that actually destroy my stuff. First Strike's a little bit better than Reach in this matchup. Yeah, just trim a couple of paths. Yeah, I'm gonna trim a couple of paths. Let's be less interactive. Let's let that be the modern. Let's embrace the full moderning and just be less interactive. Alright, looking for ley lines and 1-mana green creatures. Can we do it? Yes, we can! Do 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 do. What are we doing? It's probably been a hot second since they played against Bogles. Might not have a coherent plan. It's one of the fringier. This is a deck that's like Bogles are one of those decks where just like, you know, it's an established deck, but it's just like not one that just like pops up all that often. Seems good. This is probably a matchup that got worse for us with the printing of Assassin's Trophy, because like pre-trophy, they had pretty minimum ways to take Leyline off the table, and in a post-trophy world, they have access to a lot more. Hopefully we just draw any enchant creature next turn, so I can open the armory for Daybreak Coronet. Is the one I would like to draw. The one I would like to search up, please. Perfect. One Slippery Boy coming in hot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Look at the adorable little Tarmogoyf. He's a cutie. All right, am I gonna take it slow? Nah, let's see to take it slow. Let's do this. Let's do this. Could like play the Kor and like draw a card off the Rancor and not attack this turn. That seems way worse than just like 12-point swing. Cha-cha! Yeah, modern. In Bogles we trust. In Bogles we trust. Yeah, Bogles. This is a Rest in Peace matchup. Is Rest in Peace better than Path to Exile? Path kills Bob, but like Rip kills like all the Tarmogoyfs, right? Yeah, let's screw it. Let's get these paths and put these rips in. Whoa, 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 calm down there. What's going on? Too many Spider Umbras came back. All right, let's do it. This might be incredibly wrong. We do like kind of care about Tarmogoyf in this deck. They have ways to like kill our enchantments and stuff. I don't know. Could go either way. They have like a Bob here. I'm gonna be sad that I have Rest in Peace and not Path. What do the other costs? And it has an X in it. I just like tap on the color strong. It's just a Gryff. Scavenging Ooze. Alright. Rip. Enjoy your grizzly. Enjoy your grizzly ooze, friend. Rude. Rude. Maybe the Jund deck doesn't have a removal spell, chat. Maybe there's no removal spell. God, look at this combo. Did you realize I was playing a combo deck? I've got my Rest in Peace Rancor combo deck. Oh no, we drew the Slippery boy. Oh, Spirit Dancer. Oh, Spirit Dancer. Oh, no. It's not a good scene. It's not a good scene over here for the Bogles. Needed that Leyline of Sanctity real bad. Needed the Leyline of Sanctity real bad. Good night, my sweet prince. You are too pure for this world. I don't know if I can do another one. I've been beat up too much today. Yeah, Bogles. I don't have much to say. They're Bogles. They're slippery. They're slippery. They're slippery, but they, however, are not slippery enough to get under bridges. We learned tonight. I don't know. If you expect to play against this Cherry Bridge, you probably want more than one way to blow it up in this deck. That's about all I got. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. I'll be back live with Standard on Arena on December the 25th. I'm going to be streaming on Christmas Day in the afternoon. And then I'll be back with some more live Modern on the 26th and the 27th. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch all y'all around later. Appreciate you checking out the YouTube exclusives here over the holiday weekend. Have a good one, wherever you're at in the world.